All right, so this is the third day of my trip to the Lost Coast. So today we're going to continue north, see what we have to explore. It's very windy outside. This is why I'm sitting in the van, but you can see the view. I woke up to the ocean on one side and some hills on the other side, but look how cool it is. For the last few days it was very foggy, but today it seems to be clear, and I had this view, actually 150-degree view of the ocean, which is pretty cool thing to wake up to. So I'm coming out of that trail that took me to the camp where I camped. I think it's called Windy Spot. But look at the view. Now finally I have a view of the ocean, which is nice. And if you hear the clinging sound in the background, those are the two beer bottles banging against each other. So forgive me. I didn't want to stop and make coffee and eat where I camped because it was so windy. But I'll find a spot soon and we'll stop, feed the dog, make some coffee, and then continue on our journey. Alright, so I made some coffee, but guess where I am? Now, normally I don't show this to people, but just because I like you, check this out. Look at this scenery. This is like amazing. You see, if I was like one of those annoying YouTubers, I would start talking about the meaning of life and how surreal it is and how it makes me think and improve my life. But I'll spare you the BS and I'll just let you enjoy the scenery. Anyway, cheers. Do you say cheers for coffee? What do you say for coffee? Caffeine? Look at this. So today you can see the sky is very blue. And there is a little bit of haze far in the distance, but it's mostly good visibility, which is nice. Okay, I'm gonna share something with you that you may not want me to share. So I just discovered something very fun. So as you can tell, I have great scenery in front of me. And one of the things you do after coffee is taking a leak. And I discovered that standing on the edge of the cliff overlooking the ocean and peeing is very enjoyable. So if this is too insensitive for you, just fast forward for a few seconds, but give it a shot. Well, it might be a little tricky for girls, but it's doable. If there's a will, there's a way. So I just left my perch where I drank my coffee, but just to show you how nice of a person I am, I'm going to show you this additional view of the ocean. So, and I'm not going to talk about the meaning of life and spiritual trip and all this crap that other YouTubers talk about. I mean, more power to them. I'm just not that kind of guy. I'm a guy that knows how to drive a truck off pavement or a van. I'm not going to pretend to tell you how to become a better person, even though I can, but I won't. Check this out. Beautiful. Finally, after, I mean, this is the third day, but the first 2 days of, I hate to say it, but not that much fun. And I know people that like the Lost Coast Trail will crucify me for this, but I don't get the hype. I did not really enjoy. Usal Beach is okay. I guess if you go with a few guys and you kind of playing around in the sand, that's fine. But the Lost Coast Trail is fun for the first maybe half an hour, but then it's all of the same for miles and miles and miles. But hey, to each his own. And tell me, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I went something wrong, did something wrong. Maybe I'm on this, you know, time of the month. Who knows? But the last 2 days were not that great. Today seems to be starting nicely because of the scenery, but I guess we'll see. All right, so I got out of where I was camping and looking at the ocean view, made the left in the first intersection, and I'm now on paved road. I think I will be on paved for a little while. Again, I can't tell on the map if it's paved or not. Sometimes it shows that it's unpaved and it's paved. Sometimes it shows that it's paved and it's unpaved. So who knows? But I am on 28 psi, which means I don't want to go over 30 miles an hour. But I'm also not in a rush. I still have the whole day today and the whole day tomorrow. So I guess we'll see. So I'm still on pavement, going north. I'm right near the ocean. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's right there. I think I'm gonna have several hours to go on pavement. So I'm going slow, maybe 30 miles an hour, enjoying the scenery and see where it takes me. All right, so I got out of where I was camping for the night and continued on the trail that I plotted. It was all paved. There was not too much to see. So I just went, stopped by a couple of small little towns and call it a day. Now, to the question of is the Lost Coast and Usal Beach too hyped up, I would say yes. It's not a horrible trail, but I did not enjoy it. It's only at the end, at the very end, there was some nice view of the ocean, but for the rest of the trip the vegetation was too dense and too high to see anything. Usal Beach was fine, and you'll go there if you like driving on the beach, on a small stretch of beach. But other than that, I would say if I have to do the Lost Coast again, I wouldn't do it. I'll go to Usal Beach again, but I will not do the Lost Coast trail again. It's not my cup of tea. Now, if you think that I'm off, if you think that I missed something, or if you enjoyed it and you want to do it multiple times, just, you know, write in a comment. Let me see. Let me hear what you think.